You know, sometimes I like to just relax at the end of the day, just to wind down. So I'll have some pieces of paper that I put colour on, and I'll just marry them to a subject and just use these to unwind. And literally, on top of that wash, start finding a subject. And actually, I sometimes put a timer on while I'm doing this and allow myself a certain amount of time to create the painting. It makes me speed paint, if you like, in a way, and I can start bringing a subject to life quite simply. You should be able to see an elephant begin to appear here quite straightforwardly. There's the eye, a few little wrinkles coming down here for the trunk, and perhaps we'll just add a little bit of an ear here. Find that lovely crease, an arch that goes into the ear shape, and actually start bringing that ear just in around here. The advantage of painting on top of a wash is it gives me a 3D effect, which is a little bit easier and more exciting than working straight on white paper. So if you build up a few washes in the morning, at the end of the day, you can actually just unwind, practice doodling, if you like, with watercolor, creating a painting in a very simple way. Don't go too far with it, just get a few little details in, and this should start beginning to look. And just bring that little trunk in. Like an elephant. It's actually fun because that's built up very quickly in that short amount of time. You've just got a lovely 3D effect. It's a great idea for doing a bigger painting. And actually these little experiments help you find ways to paint more creatively. So don't use any scraps of paper, cover them with unusual colour combinations, and then simply sketch your painting on top. And that would start turning into a nice elephant. And we just bleed that away. Once you're happy with that shape, you've got a great idea. Take a brand new piece of paper, put a nice wash on top of it, and take your time on the serious painting. This really is just to show you how I gain ideas for creating something that's just a slightly bit more unusual than the average watercolor. There we go. Isn't that fun? You get so many wonderful results by experimenting like this. If I'd started painting an elephant on white paper, it would not been wouldn't have been so interesting for me. So, to be honest, this kind of painting is a lovely way to create unique results. And if I wanted to, I can now paint a big piece of paper by covering it with colour. I've used turquoise, I've used purple, reds and oranges, and then I've just quickly started sketching my subject on top. Now I could take this on for another half an hour to finish painting, but the whole point of this very quick demonstration is to show you how much fun discovering what you can do with washes can be. So I hope that's given you a few more ideas for painting in watercolour.